So great, Santa.
Hey.
It's 3 p.m. and James just accidentally ended a client email with, "I love you."
Okay.
You need a frosted boost. Reloading my previous emails with cereal, that's the spot.
Damn buzzer. College basketball.
The Tennessee Volunteers have reached 7 consecutive NCAA tournaments. It's something that excites me.
Too early. This is the Sweet 16. It's too early. First round.
This is just an overview of the excitement that Candace has given us over the years.
Being a Tennessee fan right here.
Oh, Brendan
We have
did
it.
not have to do.
This is Sister Jean right here.
That was the sister Jean.
The Sister Jean.
Loyola Chicago.
She's watching.
Hi, sister Jean.
Seth became best friends with her.
I said, Candace, excuse me, I'm going to go book.
Yeah. Zakai Ziegler, the SEC Defensive Player of the Year, the oldest two-time All-SEC Defensive Team honoree in league history. You need to see the ball. He is the one to get it done. Two-seeded Tennessee team, a Tennessee Volunteers program that has never made it to the Final Four. Could this be the year? Candace, just take us through what you believe could be the ceiling.
Tennessee's 12-6.
Well, just like last year, in every championship team, you need a guy that you can just throw the basketball to. You need a guard that can control the tempo and the pace, that can be able to pick up full court, and that's Zakai Ziegler. But with the addition of Chad Lanier, I think we have a chance just in terms of being able to get through those scoring roles that a Tennessee team has been known for. And then, again, in any other year, you look at Meshack. He wins Defensive Player of the Year, I believe, in the SEC. If he doesn't have Zakai Ziegler on his team. And so you look at a Tennessee team that is complete. They've played in a tough conference in the SEC. They've run with Alabama and beat them, and then they slowed down pace and been able to battle and grind through games. So I think this Tennessee Volunteers team is one of the most complete teams and one of Rick Barnes' favorite teams to coach.
Well, the magic number for Lanier may be 20. When he scores 20 or more, Tennessee is 13-0. Will this be the year we have happy Candace Parker?
I hope so. I love seeing Candace being happy. But, it's interesting because last year,
I got no comment
there. From and he ended up being the best player in the conference in the first round pick. Chaz Lanier coming from North Florida, another mid-major player, not quite as dynamic scorer that was, but he could fill it up now.
I was just checking in my dinner, seeing how it's going.
It's going to be interesting to see this matchup with Wofford because Wofford is one of the slowest teams in the country. And so that, I think, is a little bit of a prerequisite if you're going to try to pull off an upset or at least have a competitive game. Is just try to limit possessions. They don't want to get out and run. And Tennessee is pretty comfortable playing that half-court style as well. So,
Even
Final, even though they're a slow-tempo team. So, I don't know if they can beat Tennessee, but I think they can hang around and make it interesting in case people care about, things that are interesting.
Yeah, Wofford is 316th in
Alright, I'll be right back, everybody.
6'9", 250. He looks like an
Alright,
offensive
now I
They
gotta
can play
turn off my camera.
inside to him. He can post up. He drives it. He kicks it out. He finds people. It's something different that Tennessee doesn't see a lot, but they can control the tempo for him. And on Tennessee side, I always feel like every time I watch it comes down to Zakai Ziegler. He's a defensive player of the year, but when he's scoring and he's dynamic and he's breaking down the defense and getting into the paint, then he's kicking out to Chaz Lanier and he's kicking out to other shooters. Milicic gets it when he kicks it out to him because Chaz Lanier can't really get his own shot.
Right.
So it's Zakai Ziegler. He's got to be on the attack all the time, the whole game, and that's when Tennessee's at their best. Great thing about matchups like this, the dichotomy of the coaches. Rick Barnes making his 29th NCAA tournament appearance. It is the very first for head coach Dwight Perry, if you recognize that name. Played 3 seasons at Kentucky, then was under Shaka Smart at VCU. Laura echoed what we like to say. She never hides her love, Candace Parker.
If you cut me, I bleed orange.
Just
Don't cut it. Don't. Yeah. Where's your
I'll take your word for it. Tennessee, Wofford, 15 versus 2. The Candace Parker sweepstakes begins now.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Me too.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds,
And I'm keeping the weight off.
reducing my risk.
Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or are allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk.
Ask your prescriber about Wegovy.
Don't you want to call? 'Cause I can feel your love. I can feel your love.
Can you see my phone?
Yeah, it's good mine.
What's going on here, buddy?
I'm becoming a kung fu master.
Huh?
We have the fastest wireless speeds, right?
Yeah, we've got Spectrum.
Well, I used it to absorb hundreds of years of kung fu knowledge in like 20 minutes.
I don't think it works that way.
Oh, it does. Hey, what's our nunchuck situation? Don't worry, I'll go find some.
Master anything with the fastest wireless speeds from Spectrum.
Did you pay the apple cart like I asked?
You forgot to pick the neighbor's hunting. Oh, wow, that was us.
Yeah, a while ago.
You did it.
March Madness rolls on from Lexington, Kentucky. Rupp Arena, the site, evening session getting underway. Big crowd filing in this one. Just 180 miles from Knoxville to the Tennessee Volunteers. They travel well, and they have arrived here at Rupp. Tennessee, the 2 seed, taking on the Wofford College Terriers. We are in the Midwest region here. Down at the bottom, Tennessee and Wofford. Whoever advances to the Sweet 16 will end up in Indianapolis. Moments ago in that Wofford locker room, head coach and former Kentucky Wildcat Dwight Perry.
We got 3 simple goals: to be the harder playing team, to be the tougher team,
and to be the more together team. And at the end of the day, everyone in this room already knows what that's called. There's about to be 24,000 people and around the country that know what that's called, which is Wofford basketball. But we already know. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Man, what a moment for Perry, Coach Perry, to be back in Kentucky, graduated from here. We're looking forward to this. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Anderson. Along with the All-American, Jim Jackson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment as well. Tennessee, the 2 seed. The SEC was dominant, Jim. They started the year 14-0 in that tough non-conference. They made it to number 1. They stayed there for 5 weeks. Chaz Hilaire, one of the great newcomers, and Zakai Ziegler, one of the great players in the country.
Yeah, no, he really is. They be third-team All-American. You talk about stepping up your game at the right time, Brian. Listen, in the SEC tournament, jumped his average up by 7 points, averaged 20 points, 57% his field goal, and 6 assists a game. But this is a player that Rick Barnes understands that he can rely on and going to need it this evening for Wofford.
Defeated Furman in the Southern Conference Championship game. They shot the lights out. Went 14 for 28 in the title game. Kyler Filowich, you're going to fall in love with him, folks. If you don't know him already, underhanded free throws, the works. A few years back, 2019, remember Fletcher McGee, one of the great teams in Wofford history, got a first-round win against Seton Hall. But this is the guy. He's the Jackie Moon of March Madness. Can't wait to watch this guy.
I couldn't wait for you to get that in, but he was a SoCon tournament most outstanding player. Listen, he doesn't do a lot of stuff above the rim, but it's in between his ears. He makes the right play, the offensive rebound, he creates opportunities for his teammates, and he's just a joy to watch. So, fans, get ready for the big make.
I love it. The Canadian. We'll take a break. We come back. We hear from Allie LaForce, and then we tip it off in Lexington, Wofford, and Tennessee coming up.
Introducing new Roxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription. Roxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Roxon ED treatment gel.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. It doesn't just have great bones. It was the backbone of your community. So you breathe in new life, grinding away to make space for tomorrow, for your people. This isn't just a restoration. It's a revival. Because you're always willing to double down on your neighborhood. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Now here's a little Wendy's menu hack for you. If you want a super fresh, high-quality burger every time, just tell them you want a hamburger. And then they'll give you one right off the grill. Made for you, not waiting on you. No code words required. Every single hamburger, every single time. Okay, so that's not really a menu hack. When it's made fresh every time, gotta be Wendy's.
Amazing. Jerry, you gotta see this.
Saying it. Trust me, after 15 walks, it's a little old.
Stop waiting. Start investing. E-Trade from Morgan Stanley.
Oh, not again. Just left it back, baby.
Uh-oh, Chuck. Someone's ball hogging our airspace.
It's showtime. Let's settle this. Blimp on blimp.
Chuck souped up the blimp, earned double miles with the Capital One Venture Card.
Bling, bling. Oh, Magic Championship rings are blinding.
Well, deploy our rings.
We don't have rings. Okay, I get it.
Duncan Chuck.
That's a foul. That was a clean block. Next time, I'm standing on the bus.
Uber Eats is delivering more deals so you can watch more basketball. Right now, get buy one, get one 6-piece boneless wings from Buffalo Wild Wings to get food to watch basketball. And then more food to watch more basketball. Order now, only on Uber Eats.
This is Roundup Dual Action. This stuff doesn't just kill existing weeds down to the root. It keeps working for up to 4 months, from the first days of spring to the 4th day of July. Roundup Dual Action kills and prevents weeds. Guaranteed. This stuff works.
Coverage
of the NCAA men's basketball tournament is sponsored by Simply Spiked Lemonade. It's getting juicy. Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. And by KFC's all-new Dunkin' Bucket.
The SEC against the SoCon Conference. Tennessee taking on Wofford College in this round one matchup. Before we get started, let's introduce the third member of our team, Allie LaForce. Hello, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Jim. Wow, are we fortunate to be standing in the legendary Rupp Arena, a place that when you are actually inside of it can be awe-inspiring, especially if you are someone who has played here before, as is the case for Wofford's head coach, Dwight Perry, a University of Kentucky graduate. He suited up for 3 years as a walk-on for Tubby Smith and Billy Gillespie. He told me yesterday, wow, it's amazing to be back. Anytime you can come back to your alma mater and the tradition of Rupp Arena, it's surreal. He said this is also the first time his 6 and his 3-year-old kids have been in this building where Daddy played. And he said for our team to be able to take in the whole tradition and history, it's huge. He did tell me his favorite shot was the corner 3, but he showed us he did have one fadeaway, one-legged floater, deep 3 from over on my side of the court here that he'll remember forever. He had the rest of the bench standing in ovation for him. So the memories will continue after tonight as well.
It's a great story. Well done, Allie. Brett Hampton, Owen Short, Steve McJunkins are 3 officials. Standby official Mike Millione. And we're going to have to do that again. A false jump. And we'll reset it. Yeah, great story with Dwight Perry coming back at age 37, a Durham, North Carolina native, matching up against Rick Barnes and the mighty vols of Tennessee, the 2 seed, just a 2.5-hour drive from Knoxville. Winner of this will match up against Utah State for the UCLA. First bucket is in. Jemai Meshack opens up the scoring here tonight, Jimmy.
Yeah, he would have knocked in a nice jump shot to kind of get the party started. Meshack shoots about 36% on the year from behind the arc, so he's capable of making that shot.
Jackson Sybil's key part of this Wofford team. He's a Kentucky native from Paducah. Played in this building as well in a high school Sweet 16. Little Bailey gets his battling. And here comes Tennessee. Tennessee, a relentless defensive team. They want to play fast. A lot of their offense comes off their great work on the defensive end. Meshack guarded by Sybil's. Drops it off. Finding its way in. Can't get it to go. Here comes Wofford. The upper coach using that big body to get up underneath Mara. Corey Tripp gets up his first shot. Usually takes a while. You come from the SoCon Conference just to feel the size, the athleticism of a team like Tennessee.
Well, and it's a big interesting because in the SoCon Conference, they're the top offensive rebounding team. That's one of their strengths. But against this Tennessee team, can they be as effective? With that, too, stopping the drive. Well, I mean, there's not a lot of players and teams in the country that can keep the guys in the way. Ziegler out of the way.
What a great player he is. He's had an amazing career. A couple of years ago, had the knee injury, cost him an NCAA tournament. It was so sad. We were there at Jefferson Square Garden in Tennessee. There's a 3-pointer down. Justin Bailey. One of the 2 Baileys. You got Justin and Dylan, and Justin, the lefty, reins one in, puts Wofford on the board for the first time. And right away, Dwight Perry making some changes here as he brings on Luke Flynn and Corey Tripp on his way out. Early substitution, just a little over 2 minutes into this one for Dwight Perry.
Not sure what it was about, but obviously Coach Perry has a reason for that early substitution.
Got a whistle on the drive. Igor Milicic fouled on his way in. Now for Rick Barnes, 10th year at Tennessee. See, his record is the head coach of the Vols with 229 wins. He's got 833 career. He's the active leader. Barnes, very familiar run in the NCAA tournament. Been here a lot. But trying to take this Tennessee program to a Final Four for the first time. He's knocked on the door a number of times. Milicic trying to save it. Another opportunity here as the leader. No. And a big touch last by Coach. Now they're going to say it's going to be Wofford ball. Got a break there. And the Terriers of Wofford will take over.
Coach most of that time of the year, not able to cap it off, but
Another challenge will be for the Terriers to keep this athletic, physical Tennessee squad off of the offensive glass. Some more changes here for Coach Perry. Kamari Holmes checks in, and Tripp is back on the floor. Their starting point guard. Here's Holmes, and he's tied up. He's trying to fight his way through it. Now he got numbers. Tennessee gets back well. They're so fast, so quick. 3-point shooter there in the corner. They need him to get going in this one to have a chance. Foul going to send it the other way. It's going to be the second foul on Bailey. And that is going to bring in Jeremy Lorenz. So you're getting a pattern here with Dwight Perry. He's trying to get everybody acclimated to this environment, to this scene. And his rotation is all in the game here, Jimmy, 3 minutes into this game. Yeah, it is, but I'm sure he probably didn't want to really substitute for Justin Bailey, but him picking up his second foul forced him to pull it up hard out of theirs. Chad Lanier being able to step up, square those shoulders, get that beautiful stroke right in place. SEC newcomer of the year, Chad Lanier. Second team All-SEC in his fifth year after he transferred to North Florida. Alex Drew. Three-pointer by Kamari Holmes by Charlotte, North Carolina. Did not score in the SoCon tournament title game against Furman. Took away Lorenz. Wofford pushes. Down inside the Federer. He got a flurry of moves, but he was met. And blocked by Milicic. Chaz Lanier fouled. No shot. Prior to the shot attempt. And Luke Flynn picks up the foul. But this adds value to Lanier's game, his ability to attack off the dribble. So now as a defender, he's kind of caught in a quandary. If I get too close, he can get by me. If I give him too much airspace, whether that's catch and shoot off the dribble, he can get the shot up over top of it. Looking for the lob. Kamari able to secure it. Now he lost it. And a Tennessee turnover. I mean, this Terrier defense is going to swarm. So you got to be strong with the ball at time off hard, not able to wheel it in. Now he's had problems even back at Ohio State kind of handling passes. Wofford tournament champions out of SoCon, beating Furman. They lost to Furman on senior night in the regular season at the end. And it was a crushing loss. So to come back and run the table at the SoCon tournament, which guy said it was a signature moment. As Tripp misses a three. And Allie asked him, yesterday, what was the inflection point of the season? And to your point, it was that game on senior night. Lost to Furman and kind of refocused this team's mindset. Tennessee made it to the SEC tournament title game. Lost to Florida and beat Auburn in the semifinal. We saw Auburn win on this floor earlier today. They advanced to the second and South region. That's an air ball. That's a shot clock violation. Did he get it off in time? Officials take a look at each other and confirm them. Shot clock violation takes us to a timeout. Wofford, a good start. Mixed in a bunch of players going toe-to-toe with Tennessee.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Ooh, now I think I've been strange on the sea. Yeah, my flippers got all mountain dew on the shade.
Lost a tropical line. Good looking seal.
7 million U.S. businesses rely on TikTok to compete.
Within a week of posting, I had over $25,000 in sales.
Small businesses thrive on TikTok.
TikTok brings in so much foot traffic.
I need TikTok to keep growing.
Is this an iconic sneaker ad? No, it's an ad for the new KFC Dunkin' Bucket. Now anyone can dunk. With 3 sauces, fries, new mashed potato poppers, and original recipe tenders. Dunk for $7 or get enough to share for $25.
Anything? Not yet.
What's that?
Just streaming the game.
Innovation changes everything. One ETF, 100 innovators remaking the world. Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more. Prospectus at Invesco.com.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check that it's not going into overtime before you storm the court. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. Come here, sexy little thing. Snap a picture, bring it on. Tell me wish you were my lead by dream. Blow you down to the bone. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain.
Sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Get a low $449 per month lease on the all-new Nissan Murano.
Boss, and Chevrolet. Get it, let's drive. Field of 64 underway today, and we've seen some upsets. Utah State getting ready to take on UCLA. They've done it with 3 different coaches in 3 different years. They'll be on this floor a little bit later. And how about McNeese coming out of the Southland, taking down Clemson. Zakai Ziegler, 2 assists already, jumps to number 1 all-time assist leader at Tennessee, among other records. Ziegler, the senior, from Long Island. First minutes on the floor for Kate Phillips for Tennessee. Bounces up underneath, 3-pointer, no good. Run down by Tripp. Second chance here for Wofford. Wofford shot it beautifully in the SoCon tournament, especially in the championship game. That's why they are here. And that's going to be a foul. Darlin Stone Dubar also getting his first minutes of action here, and he commits a foul with Sybil's on his way to the basket.
Well, attention to detail. I mean, because you're going to have to, if you're Tennessee, to talk early and often and loud, because Wofford has a lot of movement off the ball, on the ball, darting through the lane. And if you don't communicate her like that cut there, the cut was set up open, but the late help caused the foul. The Baileys are back on the floor, Dylan and Justin.
Tripp looking for Justin. Tennessee straight up man. And they are not allowing Wofford an edge. Jeremy Lorenz trying to shake Phillips in a foul. They bumped him. Tell you, Jimmy, we talk about this every year, but you go through a conference like the SEC, Big 10, Big 12, the game's officiated differently, especially in game 1 of round 1 in the NCAA tournament. It just is.
And it's hard to make that adjustment right away for teams that are accustomed to playing aggressive defense, and then those fouls get called early. And then it could cause you to get a key player or 2 in foul trouble. So that is a challenge.
For Lorenz, Wisconsin native, backing his way in. Finds Tripp open for 3. Missed it. Tennessee pushes. Ziegler. And he gives it back. Wofford has a nice shot getting back. 8-6. Volunteers lead it. Wofford is using a heavy rotation here. They've got all 8 of their rotation numbers. As Gainey rises up. Gainey off the bench. Knocks it down. A little mid-range jumper is pure.
Yeah, able to snake that screen right there. Sometimes you got to have discernment whether to get all the way to the basket or pull up for an uncontested shot. And that time, Gainey able to find the mid-range and knock it in.
Gainey, their best scorer off the bench. He was cooking against Florida in the SEC tournament title game. Had 24 in that one. Nice pass and a finish. Justin Bailey. Beautiful look from Jeremy Lorenz.
I tell you, they lift you up on the wings. If you don't have pressure on the pass or those back cuts, you come back to haunt you. Beautiful play and set up that time. Turn the way. That's a screen. There's Gainey. Is it open for 3? Got it. adding to his offensive games. He's known as one of the great defenders in college basketball. Ziegler averaged nearly 14 points a game this year. Shot it beyond the arc at 32%. Gives him a weapon there. You got to respect his three-point shooting. Should have a tough time getting out of the clutch. Ziegler passes it up, lost the handle, but a foul on Dylan Bailey.
You know, when you have a staunch defense like Tennessee, you want to move this. You want to open up the middle, and you do that by moving the ball. Look where the spacing is at for the Terriers. It's up above, one in the corner, so it's harder to help out. And like again, the way you negate that is you put pressure on the passer. But if you're playing back up off of them, you're never going to be able to dissuade or take away that pass to a cutter, especially if they're open.
Great timing there by Jeremy Lorenz on the pass. The jumper is good. Chaz Lanier hits another one. AP All-American honorable mention. He's also a finalist for the Jerry West Award.
Get this, man. He's a 40% career three-point shooter.
Started in North Florida. He's going to the SEC. Florian Lewis, but Phillips there for Phillips. Got a block. And a lot of times that doesn't translate as far as shooting that well in a smaller conference, but not the case for Lanier. Lanier. On foot over Simmons, but he can't stop that. 7-1 here for Tennessee, and Chaz Lanier back-to-back buckets. Averaged nearly 18 a game this year. Chaz Lanier, a rival in Knoxville, like few others. And he is already on his way here in round one of the NCAA tournament.
One for the money and two for the show. Make it loud, yeah, they come to ring now. One to the floor, now we gotta control. When I move, you move. Everybody, let's go. Now run, run up. Yeah, bring on the mayhem.
Hey, you know you're not actually allowed to drink in a beer commercial?
Since when?
You gotta wait till it's done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's another tip from the tool shop. How to improve your game.
So what are we watching?
We just got Ring cameras installed.
You almost had it, Phil.
Mountains of flavor. Crispy peaks.
17-8. First quarter.
And ranch is deep. New crispy tenders.
Wolves timeout.
Not yet. What's that?
Just streaming the game.
Innovation changes everything. One ETF, 100 innovators rethinking the world. Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more. Prospectus at Invesco.com.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Hey, Scott. Randall.
Hey, pal. You know who's
See, Dad? Happy birthday, Alex. That's so sweet. You remembered.
It's all about connecting with seamless connectivity from Spectrum.
This is where we live. We'll Southside.
Most.
All right, Jim,
Time for It Takes More, presented by Powerade and the decorated duo of Ziegler and Lanier.
Well, when you have experience, you're going to win a lot of games, especially talented experience, whether that's Ziegler with the dimes or it's Chaz Lanier. We know about his two.
Few pull-up jumpers, 1-3.
To beat you off the dribble is why they're such a tough out to play. Those two do.
They combined for 12 to 17 thus far. Ziegler
17, 8, 3, foul. Duval comes out.
Free throws are coming.
Bailey.
Second foul for Darlington Dubar off that Tennessee bench.
Duval, second foul for him.
3 free throws.
3 from the line. Official TV timeout.
Is too extreme for Wisconsin Supreme Court. He would be deciding votes on important issues, including abortion rights. Brad Schimmel supports an 1849 law that would outlaw abortion, even in cases of rape, incest, or to protect the mother's health. And one of his top staff helped overturn Roe v. Wade. When you cast your ballot on April 1st, don't send Wisconsin back to 1849.
Eat Lux your
Hey, come on over for my Pete McDivitt show.
Lux Cravings box
Washington.
Taco Bell. The $5 classic box is iconic all over. The $7 Supreme box has your decadent favorites and then some. The $9 Discovery box lets you explore new indulgences like toasted cheddar street chalupas. Introducing the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, only at Taco Bell.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check that it's not going into overtime before you storm the court. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Whoa! With this online-only deal from Buffalo Wild Wings Go, you get 20 boneless wings and fries for $16.99. That's enough to feed you and like 2 friends. Or 1 if you're selfish. And I am selfish.
Your life is pretty smart. But when it's time to eat, suddenly you feel out of sync. Refresh your routine with Factor. Chef-prepared meals delivered with a top, ready in 2 minutes. Eat smart with Factor.
What's in these? What am I tasting?
Doritos?
Mommy, who is that?
Maybe she's a ghost. What is she doing?
How'd she get here? Who is this woman?
Mommy, I'm scared.
It's the day.
PG-13. Sabrina's 3-pointers. How to make a winning basket. Full split.
First, we'll take a turnover. Then we'll spread our offense. And a dunk for the win. Nice.
Well, from cheering to celebrating, fan work is thirsty work. Crack open a refreshing Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? 17-8, 3 free throws coming for Wofford here, Justin Bailey. Moment ago, Allie LaForce with Tennessee head coach Rick Barnes.
Well, Coach, outside of just those 3 turnovers, what a clean start to this game. What impressed you, but also I know you have high expectations for even better. What are those?
Well, it is, again, right there, that 3-point shot. We stop playing right here, try to catch up. Those you can't make those plays, and on offense, down there, 2 of those threes, you just got to catch the ball. You got to catch it, but these guys are really good. They really run good offense. They screen well. We're going to have to be on edge, and it's going to be a grind.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
And as you know, part of the defensive scheme of Tennessee is to be able to shut off the water of 3-point shooting teams. But if you're scrambling and then to have a long closeout, then you're going to have momentum going forward eventually. Or what happened in that play was you fouled a shooter because you were late to the party.
Well, Justin Bailey not taking advantage of it. First 2 with 1 to go. Rick Barnes' 29th NCAA tournament appearance as Bailey misses
29th NCAA appearance.
Just taking Texas, Clemson, Providence, and Tennessee to the dance. The 7th trip for Rick Barnes in his 10 years at Tennessee. strong move, got a friendly bounce to Igor Milicic. Senior out of Croatia. Started at Virginia, then to Charlotte, and now here in Tennessee. Makes the run 9-0.
901.
May have been a little lucky, but no hurt to be 6-10 closer to the rim on that shot either.
Foul on Gainey here.
You know, I got a great connection with Tennessee.
Is that right? You turned them down? I know Rick Barnes, every time we see him, mentions that you shunned them.
No, he was at Ohio State.
That's because the bag wasn't big enough.
No, he was at Ohio State under Gary Williams at the time. But two of my close friends who I grew up with, one, Chucky Webb, running back for Tennessee, with Reggie Cobb, and then Jeremy Lincoln, both from Toledo, Ohio, played at University of Tennessee.
I'm very sorry you missed the NIL era of college basketball.
Yeah, me too.
You might not have been sitting here next
Yeah.
I think you did pretty good for yourself, but man.
Pull up jumper, no good.
Youngsters, Ohio State Buckeye.
Another offensive rebound. So
19-8. They score.
Milicic having a hard time finding himself some space with the bigs in Tennessee. They are right with him. And all the moves have been forcing him into very tough shots.
Yeah, and even with deep post positions, his lack of size still doesn't give him an advantage to get a clean look.
Three-pointer around and down it goes. Chaz Lanier.
Chaz Lanier, 3-pointer.
Chaz Lanier with double figures now. He's got 10.
22-8 the score.
Tennessee, 22-8.
Yeah, Lanier doesn't need like really great shoes, a lot of time or space to get his shot up.
Wofford, they can't dribble themselves free. They rely on the three. They're a team that plays at a slower pace statistically, but they move the ball well. Finally get an open look.
Cashes it in. For 3.
Decision on the play.
Milicic, no. And there'll be a foul on Phillips in Tennessee. That'll be Wofford ball. Well, finally, Wofford finds an open man, and they cashed it in.
But not a lot of opportunities. You see Tripp able to get 2 feet in the paint. Because when you have a team like Tennessee who closes those gaps very quickly, if you can't attack them, force a rotation, you're not going to get those driving kicks. That's why we haven't seen a lot of them from the Terriers as of yet.
Right there to continue with this theme of these quick bursts and then substitutions. Jeremy Lorenz gives it up. And Fred hits a 3.
That's right.
Always ready.
Yeah, and 2 feet in the paint that time. Lorenz able to get inside there. Again, attack that gap, force the rotation. And when you're open as a shooter, be confident, step up and knock it in.
Question for Flynn, the fourth for Wofford. Katie steps in, delivers it to the corner, and 2 players are there. Wofford out of the paint. Tripp looking for help, gets in the air and is fouled. And Luke Flynn, he's a 36% three-point shooter.
But sometimes the game is real simple. You drive, it's a pack of Tennessee defenders because you're taught to converge inside to take away any layups. And now if you can get into the sight line of the ball handler, you're going to get an open shot.
Flynn's just a freshman. And touch last. Wofford couldn't get it in, and that's going to be Tennessee ball as they force the turnover.
We talked about it. You know, have that mistake against Auburn. You got to limit those empty possessions, particularly when you're up against a team like Tennessee that makes you pay for turning it over or a bad shot.
Katie knows. And Jemai Mashack stuck with it. Offensive board and a putback. Tennessee back up 10. Tripp with Ziegler on. Nice little fadeaway got friendly bounce. That's one advantage. I mean, Ziegler is as good as he gets defensively, but Tripp is a point guard at 6'3". He's got some size on Zakai Ziegler. Checks in at 5'9". Little shoes on. 7.5 to go, first half. Ziegler, they don't let him out. And the ball pops free right to the
Ball pop free for the deuce.
collided with one another. And an easy bucket for Tennessee to put them back up double figures.
That's an example of doing everything right. But just bad luck. You kind of collide into your own teammate, which forces the ball loose right into Meshack's hand for an easy putback.
Jim turns the corner. Inside the next pass. Phillips had knocked out his hands on it. Tennessee recovered beautifully there. Chaz Lanier. Good pull. Chaz Lanier. Short. Gets a long rebound. Reset for Tennessee. Well, they were 10 first half points. They're 13. Chaz Lanier's feeling it right now. 5 of 8.
5 of 8.
From beyond the arc, Jimmy.
Yeah, you're going to be on somebody's team playing in the big boy league. That's just shooting like that.
Flynn turns the corner, drives it. Felix is there to clean it up. Needed that. Kyle Filowich, SoCon tournament most outstanding player. Filowich with his first basket of the game. And a guy who averages nearly 12 a game, but kind of the center of the wagon wheel in their offense. Great passer. And he drives it. And a foul. Free throws coming for Jordan Grady. Takes us to a timeout. Wow, Chaz Lanier, Jim.
I told you, the 3-letter NBA, not too far from this man's future.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades, vuelvo yo te traje, pago de hermano, si no vale pa' que sale, a mí que normales, tú vuelves a ser la que te queda.
This is the legendary right here. If this can could talk, they tell stories. And if you've had one, you probably got a story worth telling. Here's the 50 years, Miller time.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check that it's not going into overtime before you storm the court. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
7 million U.S. businesses rely on TikTok to compete.
Within a week of posting, I had over $25,000 in sales.
Small businesses thrive on TikTok.
TikTok brings in so much foot traffic.
I need TikTok to keep growing.
Hang on, I'm just doing something here.
From its aggressive stance to the 290 horsepower engine under the hood. It's powerful from every angle. The new Kia K5 GT is here. Kia, movement that inspires.
Listen, you pushed me to my limit, so I pushed you past yours. Listen to your heart. Listen to me.
Protector from mayhem, like me.
Coverage of the NCAA men's basketball tournament is sponsored by Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Allstate, you're in good hands. And by the Home Depot, the official home improvement partner of March Madness. The Wofford Terriers are the SoCon. They're feeling the weight of Tennessee a moment ago. Allie LaForce with head coach Dwight Perry.
Well, Coach, after struggling to score, how do you simplify the offense to restore the confidence in this group?
Yeah, obviously their switching is making us a little stagnant offensively, so we have to continue to move the ball, move our bodies. We have to do a good job of playing with a little more pace right now. We're standing. But if we can do that and get them moving and open the floor up a little bit, I think we'll be able to generate better shots.
And how much do you emphasize defense can lead to offense? Let's do the small things defensively to get us back in this.
Well, it's huge. Obviously, Tennessee's really good, and obviously they can be very methodical offensively. And so what you can't do is get frustrated defensively and let that affect the other end, and it's vice versa. Even though we're not getting great looks, we have to still continue to fight and let our defense still be sustainable so that we can turn defense.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
The best way to attack sides is to move, especially with runs. When they're not anchored in, now their sides is not as effective. We saw a couple times with 2 feet in the paint, spray it out. Now you got to go for 3. To your point, he wants his guys to be fresh. That's why the lineup changes have come so often, because he wants to pressure up defensively, but he also wants to try to push the pace offensively at times. Jordan Gady, couple of free throws here, knocks down the first one. Dwight Perry, the Kentucky grad, was on the All-SEC honor roll 3 times, played for Billy Gillespie and originally Tubby Smith. So we got a great text from Tubby Smith, and it said it just warmed him up. You hear from a former coach, proud of him to make his first ever NCAA tournament. Perry, in his 3rd year, began his coaching run in the video room as a grad assistant at VCU under Shaka Smart. I spoke to Shaka about Dwight, just raving about him. He's another coach that's so proud of Dwight Perry and what he's done in Wofford, taking over, and now in his 3rd year to get here to the NCAA tournament. Think about it, they were picked to finish 4th in the SoCon Conference. So to be able to be playing in the first weekend shows you what an excellent job he and his coaching staff along with his players have done throughout the course of the season. Several shovels going inside the Reds. Nice moves under there. Hit from Brilliant, Wisconsin. Between Milwaukee and Green Bay. He scores 2 more. This is having an effect here on this game. Walking down 11. We approach the 5-minute mark of the first half. Gady backs out. Looking for a screen.
Gady Bones Stoke.
Gady kicks it. And we're driving a bucket. There's a Boswell. Just on the floor for the first time. Freshman out of Charlotte, able to score his first basket in an NCAA tournament. Lorenz drives on the block. No, they're going to count it. Goaltend.
Goaltend.
Felix Alcala on its way down and score 2 more for Jeremy Lorenz. This is why it's important that the initial defense, you keep your opponent in front of it. And for 2 plays now, Lorenz has been able to get his foot and shoulder by Alcala. He used the pump fake before to get up underneath him, now the drive to get by him. So solid defense, keep the ball in front. Now you're not, half a step behind trying to catch up. You're running for matchups. They're hard to find with Tennessee. That may be one of them. Lorenz against Alcala. He does a great shot blocker. Ziegler has knocked out his hands and recovers.
3-pointer from the corner, no good. Main shot.
Just keep yourself in shouting distance. Maybe run out on a run. Do consecutive stops. Find yourself right back in this game. Symbols. Drives, rises up, missed it. 2 foot off the glass. Tennessee by 11.
Tennessee by 11.
Action, the number 2 seed. Tennessee Volunteers. One of the 14 SEC teams in the NCAA tournament of the 16-team league. 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s. There's a block and a steal.
2 number 1s and 2 number 2s, and I don't know how many 3s. 33, 22. Hey, if you're watching that Pete McGillett show, come on over.
I know that's today's game, Brian, but sometimes they lay up. They have the same cause and effect. Late clock, 3 to shoot. Chaz Lanier, pull up, no.
No good.
And there's the wins. Knockouts. Hands by Nation.
Knee shot.
Possession. Another chance here for Tennessee. And an eternity on this end of the floor to play defense for Wofford. Tennessee hard enough to stay away from one chance. Lanier, mid-range jumper, missed it.
Missed it.
Good contest that time by Lorenz right there. Lorenz is helping the Coffin a little bit. Miracle deep down the court.
Justin Bailey.
Trips open in the corner.
No good. Check and bounce. Get it.
36% three-point shooter. Had hit miss the previous possession. Now he drills one. His first made three. Wofford crowd just to the right, or to the bottom of where we're looking now. They're into it. Taking the motion. Ziegler drives it and is
Fouled.
Free throws for Zakai Ziegler.
Zakai Ziegler shooting from the line.
Steps into a three-pointer.
On the third bounce, it went down for the three.
Smooth taste, worth playing.
For Woodford.
Superior light beer.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals and what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
I can't believe I bought a broken map. At least you were a double miles with this Capital One Mystery Card. Is this the first basketball game ever? Capital One gives you exclusive access to events, but this is next level. Like my new game? I call it Hoopla. What do you think about basketball? Fiddlesticks, that's a better name. What are they doing? Playing horse. Whoop, money. My turn. Oh, that was my last piece basket.
Here's another tip from the Tool Shack. How to improve your game.
So what are we watching?
We just got Ring cameras installed.
You almost had it, Phil.
Follow your team wherever they take you. With over 30 hotel brands, Marriott Bonvoy has a brand for every kind of fan.
Basketball's always been a part of my life. It just gets me up every morning, and I think that looking good on the court is underrated. You know, your self-confidence and how you look translates to performance. I actually did start getting into makeup like a couple years ago, but for me, self-care is super important, because if I feel good, if I look good, there's a high chance that I'm playing good. Mix professional makeup. Make them look.
With Chevy Equinox EV, you and your money can go further in America's most affordable EV with over 315 miles of range. Starting around $34,995, go EV without changing a thing. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, that's commitment right there. Watch live men's games on your computer, phone, tablet, or streaming device. NCAA March Madness Live. You can download it now. Tennessee Volunteer fans coming in all shapes and sizes and outfits. 33-25.
You said it, Dale.
Up by 8.
Bill Shorter.
The rebounding story, you knew it was going to favor Tennessee.
I mean, Brian Anderson.
Trying to answer with more made shots. They've struggled from the field overall, but they hit 5 three-pointers. Ziegler knocks down the first of 2 free throws.
Ziegler knocks down the first of many free throws from line.
Fifth in Division One at 7.5 a game. So they brought some scoring punch once again this year. Incredible career. Tripp turned away, and now Sybil's.
Wofford looking for a big shot, and Tripp comes all the way back around to get the ball back and delivers.
35-27 score. Hey, if you're brand new here, welcome in.
Misses the jumper. Dylan Bailey on the controls, and he lost the angle. Bailey forces a turnover. Ziegler reversed, gives it up. Lanier missed it, but a foul.
Missed it, but foul.
Fouls and free throws here for Lanier.
Lanier.
Dylan Bailey at the top plays with a little bit too much and loses it right here. And Juan Ziegler right here, he's going to look, wait, and then drop it perfectly for Lanier to catch it, and Ziegler just knowing when to give it up.
This is the first, though, an excellent shooter, typically. AT&T is your new home for NASCAR this summer. Tune in beginning June 28th on AT&T and streaming on Max. 1 out of 2 for Lanier.
1 out of 2 for Lanier.
14 points for Chaz Lanier. Has hit 3 threes in this game. Filovich with a far on him. Once again, it's Tripp. Man, Tripp off and over off ball. Can't get it. There's Filovich. Stripped out his hands by Lanier.
36-27, approaching halftime.
Inside the Terriers that they had an opportunity, they got stripped away in the timeout by Tennessee. Something Rick Barnes is not too happy about.
Timeout.
Introducing new Roxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription. Roxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Roxon ED treatment gel.
Makes me want to tear up. I swear to God. My business has tripled in the last year because of me sharing my videos on TikTok. I want to be able to support the families that work for me now without my spot. See yourself.
Tennessee women, a 5 seed in this year's NCAA tournament. You can get complete coverage of the women's tournament on NCAA.com. Final 4 in Tampa. AT&T at the half coming your way. All scores and highlights left on the gang in our Atlanta studios. Latest NCAA tournament news. That's all coming up AT&T at the half. Wofford out of the SoCon Conference. Winning the SoCon tournament, beating Furman in the championship game. Tennessee, the 2 seed out of the SEC, finished 12-6 in conference play. Won 27 regular season games this year.
Bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba 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 ba.
Dealing with some haymakers from the 2 seed from the SEC. Tennessee by 9 as we hit the halftime locker room. And Chaz Lanier, the top scorer with 14.
Dun 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 dun. Dun na na. Na na. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Woo. Ba 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 bum bum bum. Bum bum ba bum bum bum.
We came in knowing that we're a great 3-point shooting team, so just sticking to our principles in the scouting report.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I love that patch. He's a graduate, 4 years in North Florida, jumping up into the SEC and holding his own. We'll send you to AT&T at the half after these messages. This is NCAA Men's Basketball Championship.
Now here's a little Wendy's menu hack for you. If you want a super fresh, high-quality burger every time, just tell them you want a hamburger. And then they'll give you one right off the grill. Made for you, not waiting on you. No code words required. Every single hamburger, every single time. Okay, so that's not really a mini mac. When it's made fresh every time, gotta be Wendy's.
Never picture bringing you on. Only wish you ever leave that dream. Love you down to the bone.
Check it out. Sam Adams made a light beer, crisp and easy drinking.
Your cousin from Boston.
For beautiful, for spacious skies, Laura.
Sam Adams, American Light.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Where's Bucky we always play? I don't know, but with rain I can find it. Oh man. If I may, search raccoons. There's a lot of results. Oh look, the masquerade party. Party.
Girl, you have a raccoon problem.
With Ring, you can type it and find it.
Hey, did you find the manual?
Yes, of course I found it. What do I need that?
Summon Dale.
Who's Dale?
Oh, you're human.
I'm Dale. American Home Show now provides video chat with live repair experts for home fixes over the phone. Let's go fix that oven.
Okay, Dale.
I need my phone back.
Fix it over video chat with American Home Shield. Sign up today at ahs.com.
This is where we live. What's outside?
Lost.
This is AT&T.
TNT hit the head.
Your connection. AT&T's guaranteed. Connecting changes everything.
Chaz Lanier and the Vols took the lead from the jump. Haven't looked back. Have not trailed in the first 20 minutes in their opener against the Terriers of Wofford. Welcome to AT&T at the half. Ernie Johnson along with Clark Kellogg and Kenny the Jet Smith and Charles Barkley. So one of the 14 SEC teams, Chuckster, that we're seeing here in Tennessee. And if you watch the league at all,
Yeah, I agree.
right,
Those damn bots.
you can look like a world beater one night and maybe a Final Four team, and then you get taken to the woodshed, 2 nights later.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that, I hate to bring up 3 top 10, 15 teams. They didn't lose to those stragglers. So just to me, I think this is a big weekend for the SEC because everybody talks about how great they've been all year, and they have been great, but you got to win games. And Coach Bourne has always done a fabulous job at Tennessee. They should win this game. But I think the amount of the ability and the pressure that goes with playing in the SEC every single night, you have to always have your guard up. So I think they're going to be fine.
Clark, only one guy in the game, has double figures. That's Chaz Lanier.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters in the country and has been outstanding all year long and got off to a really good start. He brings really good size, positional size to that 2-guard spot. He's got a very efficient stroke. Tennessee high shots, getting enough shots in the spots he wants to operate in. And he's knocked down 5 and 12 overall, 3 of 8 coming from behind that 3-point line. There you see his numbers on the season. And when he's stroking the perimeter shot, that really gives that Tennessee offense a boost.
But Dwight Perry's guys have hung right there.
Yeah, hanging in because there's two ways to stay in the game. If you don't turn the basketball over, which they only have, I think, 4, and if you don't have a big disadvantage on the offensive rebound. So I think right now you look at Wofford, they have 26 attempts, and then you look at Tennessee at 28. If we stay around the same amount of shots, we can stay in the game, and that's what they're doing right now. At some point, to really extend it, Tennessee has to either, one, make them turn the basketball over or really pound the offensive glass.
So it's a single-digit game as they are at the half.
Single-digit
And we start
game.
in the Midwest. 12 seed McNeese, up from 5 seed
Clemson. And there's Will Wade, reportedly on his way to NC State. We wondered how his guys would respond.
They were locked in, Ernie.
Yes,
they were locked in. Brandon Murray had a big game off the bench, knocking down 3 right there, and then just going to work. The speed and tenacity of the Cowboys really was the difference from the start. Clemson made a valiant effort at the end, but Christian Shoemaker had a double-double. It's 2 points right there. And the manager with the NIL.
Here we go. And center in the post-game celebration. Big time. TCU and BYU. A good year for the Cougars.
Good year for the Cougars. And they moved the basketball well. They finished around the rim as you see. They were impressive today, Clark.
Yeah, they scored, Kenny. They got multiple guys.
Scored?
They shoot the three.
And a lot.
They get contributions from a lot of guys. This is a really high-octane offensive team.
Couple of icons on the sidelines right there. John Calipari and Bill Self as Kansas and Arkansas.
EJ Wagner to the rack right there. EJ hooping hard. And that's Zeke Mayo, the transfer from South Dakota. He's been terrific for Kansas all year. Nice drive and 6. But then we got put the throw down and back and forth we go in that one.
That's a chance for one of these teams to salvage their season. They've both been inconsistent top and bottom all year. But like I said, when you start this tournament, everything's off the board. And if one of these teams can make a good run, I think they can consider it, especially Cal. 30 is the score in that Kansas-Arkansas game. They got Jayhawks about 6 minutes to go in the first half. Up next,
come on in.
The UCLA-Utah State game with a little trivia. With AT&T at the half continues.
Abby, is this an iconic Cedar ad? No, it's an ad for the new KFC Donkey Bucket. Now anyone can dunk. With 3 sauces, fries, new mashed potato poppers, and original recipe tenders. Dunk for $7 or get enough to share for $25.
This is the legendary light beer. If this can could come in a couple of words, if you have one, you probably
Damn bots.
Here's the 50 years military.
Here's another tip from the tool shop. How to stay in the zone.
The best way to stay in the zone is to stay cool.
The best way to stay cool? Bring your fans with you.
I love our fans.
There's only one way to make the impossible possible.
But it's cheating.
Cheat on protein, weak on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. Yes, it's basically cheating.
For over a decade, LG OLED has transformed how you watch television. Now, we've perfected it. Introducing the world's first transparent 4K smart TV with true wireless video and audio transfer. LG Signature OLED TV. Choose perfection. Choose LG OLED and experience the award-winning LG OLED Evo G4.
Choose joy. Choose the road. Choose your people. Choose your shot. Take it. Choose to get in there.
Yeah.
Get out there. That's it. Way out there. Choose your call.
Halftime.
Choose to go for it. Just choose. We have cars for those who choose to do more than simply know.
I think our team is extremely excited to be here. It's a lot of hard work.
Martinez launches. Yes! Oh, goodness!
Our motto in our program is we over beat.
Special!
That's what we worked so hard all season for. Everybody wants to play in this tournament, so we gotta be ready to play every single game.
Utah State and UCLA coming up next year on TNT. You know, 2025 is the 30th anniversary of the Bruins' last national championship and the 50th anniversary of John Wooden's 10th and final title. So in honor of those milestones, I have the game show mic, and it's time to play Bruin or Bull. See, I ask a true or false question. If it's true, you hold up the Bruin. If it's false, you hold up the Bull, because that's Bull. Okay, that's what you're saying. Okay.
So this is good truth.
Yeah.
And this is way off.
So
This is Chuck. I mean, this is.
yeah, exactly. Charles, you get the first question. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is UCLA's all-time leading scorer.
Correct.
Who is? Don McClain.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did not know Don McClain. I was going to say Reggie Miller.
Yeah, that would have been a good guess.
That'd be a 4 year.
It would have been wrong.
Very
That'd be
good.
a 4 year.
Okay.
Yes.
Holy Pavilion
Yes.
is Smithson.
That's false.
That's an exaggeration.
22,000.
Is that what the number is?
Hey, Clark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bill Walton is UCLA's leading rebounder.
All-time leading rebounder?
Yes.
No, yesterday's.
It's true.
Oh,
3 ahead of Kareem.
wow. That's a good
That was by far the toughest
Yeah.
question of the 3 so far.
Probably got it. Because he got it wrong. It was
Yeah.
I got home, so I mean, I missed it, but it was the hardest question.
No, it wasn't. This one got the hardest question. We've been doing our homework. You can sit in there. Work on the game and go out and drive.
My job is increasingly difficult. Let me ask the question. Chuck, true or false? Reggie Miller led the nation in scoring in 1986.
No way.
He was 4th in the nation.
This is new, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay, I got it right.
Yeah, you're two.
I got to get smarter.
There you go. The false is the full.
Okay.
Know your bull and Bruin. Okay.
Yes.
John Wood had a losing season at UCLA.
Oh, that's no, because he almost got fired.
Never had a losing season. He was 14-12 in that.
Oh, that's right. But that's the other one. I said it was that's right. They almost fired him.
That's when you're wrong.
Chance to redemption. UCLA won 7 consecutive national championships.
7. They won 10 out of 12 and 7 in a row.
Bruin, correct. Chuck. The Bruins mascot is named Joe. True or false?
No helping, Kenny.
What does that mean? True or false? Chuck saying it's true. Okay, good. And his female counterpart is Josie. And Kenny,
Wow.
in Kareem's 3 years at UCLA, he had more titles. In his 3 years at UCLA, he had more titles than losses. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Sure.
You're right.
Yes, we gotta go. We gotta go.
It was unexpected. Or is it just me?
What are we playing
here in the studio?
What's the surprise?
Here, we'll get you back out for the second half from Wofford, Tennessee. But first, we named Blake and Joe, the Guarantee Boys, backed by the AT&T Guarantee.
Joe, did you know the Trojans' all-time leading scorer had 407 points, guaranteed to never be broken?
Yeah, you never posted that.
One of the only players in NCAA history to go for over 315.
Wow. Okay. Do you have any other unrelated statistics you want to share?
Looks like played in college.
So did I.
Where?
At the park nearby.
Does that count?
How about you ask the kids I beat at knockouts? Count to them. Crybabies.
I don't know where those kids are today. Probably therapy.
I can't do it. It's just too big.
Bring on the double.
After my hospital stay, I thought that was a gap. I paying in cash for expenses. Health insurance didn't cover. Nothing covers gaps.
If health expenses health insurance doesn't cover, find an agent, get a quote. You do look like one.
Hi. Play for a
Taxi for another trip?
Don't forget, there's also
I didn't.
My sweet fellas are a test back. Oh, what? Look who's here. Hey, Jack. Welcome to the ice cream truck. Come in the flavor they can't pick. Like the breaking. No. Come on. We will take your whole ice cream truck to go. Mark Solo. Peanut butter bracket. We got three cookies and cream. Can I get some? Right.
Okay, now I'm back. Still have time.
Home Super Home es el mejor.
No. What if he said?
Homes.com. It's the best.
Homes.com.
It's the best.
Miles of flavor. Those crispy peaks. Corn flakes so bold, your whole life is complete. You get the flavor, man. And ranch is deep. New crispy tenders. Read a place.
Welcome back to the studio where the big story is a $10 off haircut coupon at Great Clips, short moves, expert fadeaways, and a $10 off haircut coupon.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of all audio. Any other use of this telecast or any picture descriptions or accounts of the game without the NCAA consent is prohibited.
Watch the whip-around coverage of all men's games with Fast Break presented by AT&T and the March Madness Live app. Getting ready for second half action, Wofford and Tennessee and Chaz Lanier, the Nashville native. He's got it going early here in the first half. Lanier with 14 points. Second half coming away from Lexington after this.
Now new bottle blast.
Last of Tropical Line. Good looking seal.
With Chevy Equinox EV, you and your money can go further in America's most affordable EV with over 315 miles of range, starting around $34,995. Go EV without a change. Chevrolet, better let's drive.
Most.
Coverage of the NCAA men's basketball tournament is sponsored by Coke Zero Sugar. Fan work is thirsty work. Best Coke ever? Geico. With Geico. Uber Eats. Get deals on almost anything. And by GNC. We are professional grade. Back in Lexington, Brian Anderson, Jim Jackson. Jim, let's take a look at the GNC
First half stats. Well, listen, there's not a lot of discrepancy between the two, the differences. But what it is in Tennessee's favor, see the field goal shoot, the same points off turnovers. They want also free throws. 5 free throws made for Tennessee, 0 for the Terriers.
Allie LaForce with the Wofford story. What do you have, Al?
Hey guys, that's right. Well, I talked to Coach, and he just said we have to swing the ball and make the extra pass so we can have a more advantageous driving. Forcing drives and too much traffic. We need to get ourselves better lanes, and also force the Tennessee defense to have to move side to side. He said for their defense, obviously Tennessee is hurting them on the boards. They have an 18-11 rebounding advantage, and they also have 7 offensive rebounds, even worse. So he said finishing the box out and rebounding is what Coach told me. But guys, that seems simple against Tennessee, though. It's really not.
Yeah, totally different story. Wofford coming off their first SoCon title in 6 years. And Jimmy, this is a shot-making team. They are a pass, cut, finish at the rim, or make the three. I mean, they're used to ball moving and executing and finishing on possessions, but Tennessee makes it tough on everyone.
When that jump shot that Justin Baby just got blocked in the conference, he got that shot at home.
Late clock, and it's going to be a turnover. Trent puts it on the deck, lost the handle. Tennessee gets a steal. There's Chaz Lanier, who hit for those 14 points. Which on top, that's going to be a foul on Phillips. Wofford with a push. Tennessee tried to set up a lob.
You know, here's the thing, too, and I talked about the discrepancy. We get 5% from the free throw line for Tennessee, 0 for 3 for the Terrapins. But also, too, the Terrapins did a pretty good job. 10 points to their favor. But when you get a shooter like that, that's an underneath out of bounds play. Wait, guys was patient to come off the screen, free himself up. Tennessee team with the 3 elite defenders. They take a shot. They got time to beat that.
Yeah.
And Stills over there to clean it up. So Jackson Stills, who has been quiet, just 5 points in this game, just a second made basket. One of those was a 3. Stills and Florence, Jimmy, are the 2 guys that somehow Wofford has to get involved in this one.
Milicic.
Milicic that time able to catch and shoot no resistance, but Symbols too from Duke, Kentucky. Like how many of his family members have traveled to come and watch him play? Like you said, trying to get them involved without forcing the team at close, without force feeding them right there now. Trying to press it a little bit more, and that's just. Right there, just all up in Symbols' grill. Taking that away and watch on this play here. And Symbols gets caught underneath that screen. Looks like able to knock it in. And
Jimmy, Tennessee has 6 steals now. Ziegler with 2. That's about what you expect. Ziegler, SEC Defensive Player of the Year. Mason, defensive team. That one was almost a highlight of the game. Walking on the run. And this time, and it's going to go to Tennessee. They're going to get Mayshek on that call.
And a lot of times when he gets that call, you just throw it up and you just don't get it. But I think he's like up underneath that time. Jackson was right up underneath and pushed him in the waist just enough.
Okay.
Steal by Milicic. They come on forward, just right there. Free throws for Igor Milicic.
There with a taller, which is, you got to be careful how you say that over there. Okay, you got to make sure you emphasize the what to get out there. So, but another, and that's the tough part about inbound passes right there. If it's not on point, it leads to transition, which we saw right there.
Well, the top 11 points allowed, just 63. Think about the conference they're playing as well. I mean, that's a strong number. The field goal percentage, 3rd best, and they are the best team in the nation on the field goal percentage. And that's an area where Wofford relies. In fact, they're 5 threes in the first half. The only reason they're even shouting this is right now.
overall field goal percentage is below 40%. Jackson Simmons comes in with his second puck in the second half. Ziegler probing, again, working with that ball, taking his out. Ziegler with little push shots. That's funny how quick Ziegler is, but he plays at his own pace. He can slow it down and manipulate to defense, three guys on his back, and then explode right away. But that's just the second doesn't happen in the very point guard in this game. Simmons, the left-hand catches, delivers a three-ball.
Play ball, good.
Up to his Wofford crowd. Seven in the back already. In the first 3 minutes or so. Chance Lanier on the other end with a three. Yeah, no space right there. It plays. His shoot pocket is higher, so it allows him to get up into a shot. And it says again, short. For a moment, a second chance signals no.
And no.
Simmons 35% three-point shooter. Rockford, they have any chance at all. Mighty Tennessee, they're going to have to make their threes. Ziegler for three. Short.
Too short.
Filovich and the Para. They're going to get Filovich on the foul. I'm going to watch it. Chance of where the shooting hockey is at. Watch where he catches it. Right there. Even though that was a dip because the pass was a little bit lower, how quickly he was able to get it up. You know, one thing, another way this team carries can get into it. I know they're a poor free throw shooting team, but that number can be misleading. And they're at 66%, but that's because Filovich, you know, and Holmes are poor free throw shooters, so they drag the number down. But their main players shoot 75, 78, 80%. Can you get those players to the free throw line when the clock is stopped? That's very important. And the next foul by Phillips, but you can't finish it. You saw Filovich, the big scout, he just picked up 3 fouls in less than minutes.
Coach Barry benches him.
That's going to be Tennessee ball.
Tennessee ball. Wofford has 34. Tennessee 46.
No knock on Filovich, just the competition and the matchups just don't favor Tyler Filovich. He's been such a big part of their team. But he's not even able to facilitate like you would normally see him because you're not going to get double teamed. You're not going to overhead when he gets the ball. So that kind of takes away some of the space you realize kind of setting his teammates up for those backdoor concepts. That's outside. So we're going to get an attack, but that's a turnover right into the hands of Trent. Rockford good defensively. Trent had knocked out his hands. Tennessee just on you like piranhas. Even when you think you've got a transition opportunity, Demai Mayshak will have free throws when we come back from Lexington.
Yeah.
Wherever they take you. With over 30 hotel brands, Marriott Bonvoy has a brand for every kind of thing.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes the blue moon a blue moon, and everything a little brighter.
As your host, I have some rules. 2 flush maximum per bathroom visit. No game. No fun. There's a great barbecue outside, but don't touch that.
You are.
No can't.
What other vacation rentals make you share your trip with us? My mom was only us. My mom, she was a single mother. She did everything she could to take care of us. She didn't money wasn't everything, but we needed to live a good life. So the experience, I kind of, he said, time and money, build your credit, just help you gain more knowledge and finances. So download the Experian app right now.
Your life is pretty smart, but when it's time to eat, suddenly you feel out of sync. Refresh your routine with Factor. Get prepared meals delivered with a tap, ready in 2 minutes. Imagine dinner on autopilot and enjoying Tuscan tomato chicken without lifting a finger. Upgrade your plate. Optimize your nutrition. Eat smart with Factor.
I think she just really wants a Reese's. Should I split it with her?
Whirlpool freestanding ranges come with all kinds of air cooking modes. For those weeknights that are totally up in the air. Whirlpool, everyday care.
I'm Jamie Erdahl back in New York. Now let's get ready for anything presented by Geico on TBS. New York, Texas A&M. The Aggies have led most of this game with the Carl Green gathering the heat and focus. 10. That's happening on TBS. On CBS, it's a Bill Self-John special. 8 lead changes as Candace Adu walks this one over Hunter Dickinson, 47-44 at the half. That crowd in Lexington must care about that score.
Oh, yeah, they're dialed in. You can bet. Coach Cowley and Rick Barnes sharing the most victories among active coaches. And Kamai Maychak at the line here for Tennessee. Great to be back in Rupp Arena. Within 12 years since we've had an NCAA tournament here on the men's side, and this crowd has been anxiously awaiting this particular window. We saw Creighton beat Louisville earlier today. We were in the South region, Creighton winning, beating Louisville, a road game from Creighton, and then Auburn. After a little scare in the first half, put the gas pedal down in Alabama State. So it'll be Creighton and Auburn here Saturday. And now in the evening session, we're in the Midwest region. Tennessee, the 2 seed. Tennessee and Wofford. Wofford coming out of SoCon. We got UCLA and Utah State coming up in ready camp. Fouls called on Phillips. State picks up his third. Utah State. We are observing, getting ready for their matchup with Mick Cronin and the UCLA Bruins. Five minutes into this second half, by 14.
Tennessee leads by 14. That's on Jackson Symbols for 3-point play.
In the game. Lightning basketball. Symbols at 6'6", and he weighs more than 207. Is a physical guard. Look at this right here. He got as low as Ziegler, but that strength was overpowering. And then the ability to finish through the contact. Another opportunity here. Cut this lead down to 11. Simmons having a nice second half here. He's got 13. That's his first free throw of the game. That's the first made free throw, by the way, for Wofford. Simmons, 10 points for Wofford this half. He scored one. He is 11. Here comes Katie. Kicks it. Maychak. He'll touch again. Now Ziegler gets his point. That was denied. Nice defense. Flaherty stuck with him. 11. Back.
I'll be right back. Kicks. Nope. Goes up for a deuce. No good.
But you know what? One more dribble. He's got 20 shot, but the one dribble didn't take up a lot of space, allow Jackson to never close out and contest that shot. Speaking of a two-man game on the corner, Lawrence Keeley from the post up. Lorenz has been for a while already. Going to the rim again. Jackson Summers. From the post to the he gets back. That's a good transition here to Summers. Quickly. Owens turned away. Lorenz catches, shoots, taps. Chris got a favor here. Lorenz, his first three. Missed the shot. 6 over Wofford Rupp. And the man has been answering all day. James Lanier. And a whistle underneath as Simmons hit the deck. Score the basket. Officials coming together here to talk it over. So the three-pointer is good. And the foul is on Lorenz, which will be his fourth.
Look at that footwork. Get the shot up, and then after shot, it's right in the back into that's Lorenz Ampara. That's foul number 4. That's a 17 foul as well. We got a lot of basketball to be played as the officials still talking through. They're just making sure who the foul is on here. Let's just go to the monitor quickly. Right now, well, the initial call was Jeremy Lorenz. Yeah. It's going to stay that way. They're going to bring Filowich back. Actually, we just told they were confirming who the shooter wasn't. It's going to be Ampara. So it's a 1-and-1 here. And knocks down the first. Could be a 5-point swing here. A 5-point possession. We're here with a 3. Ampara back with one more. Ampara, 71% free throw shooter. Confident. And he gets to the line. Transfer from Ohio State to Nigeria. Who would ever leave Ohio State? Why would you do that? You know what? No, his sponsor's family doesn't try to do this close to here. So he's moving back this way. Have an opportunity. That was more to the story. That was more of that. So Tennessee lead. And I'll step back on the screen. There's a rebound. Filowich just for 3. Great trip. Wofford on a little run, cut it to single digits as we go to timeout. But an offensive rebound, Filowich not scoring, but now he facilitated. Trips in, line him up, lace him up, let him go. Vols up.
Introducing new Roxxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription. Roxxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Roxxon ED treatment gel.
With Chevy Equinox EV, your money can go further in America's most affordable EV with over 315 range, starting around $34,995. Go EV without a change in thing. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Is this an iconic speaker ad? No, it's an ad for the new KFC Dunkin' Bucket. Now anyone can dunk. With 3 sauces, fries, new mashed potato poppers, and original recipe tenders. Dunk for $7 or get enough to share for $25.
This is the legendary light beer. If this can could talk, it would tell stories. And if you had one, you probably got a story worth telling. Here's the 50 years of Military.
For over a decade, LG OLED has transformed how you watch television. Now, we've perfected it. Introducing the world's first transparent 4K smart TV with true wireless video and audio transfer. LG's signature OLED TV. Choose perfection. Choose LG OLED. And experience the award-winning LG OLED Evo G4.
Bring me good juju.
Juju Watkins. Everyone can use some good juju. What you need, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm agent help you choose at a price that's right for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Homes.com. It's the best.
Cannot legally say Homes.com is the best. Well, how can we not say it? That's our new name.
Homes.com is the best.com.
Who are you?
Today's the day.
Who is this woman?
I'm scared.
I've come before the police.
I'm gonna stop her. Hold the line, Ted. She needs to learn to make a sound.
Stay away from my family.
Brian Anderson with Jim Jackson, Alan Force. Our game summary. Let's see, up 9. After the 3-quarter by Tripp. Fiddle's having a nice second half here. He's got 13. All 12:41 left in the regulation. We'll send it over to Alan Force.
Ryan, Coach Perry had a very real moment with his teammates and his team, in the last huddle. He looked at them right in their eyes and he said, "We are the tougher team, and we have 12 minutes to show it. This is a winnable game, and we have to be who we are. So harder playing, more together on the team." He looked at it and said, "Team, not a great way to start after the timeout, you guys, but we were inspired by him, and it's now or never."
Thanks, Alan. Good stuff. And trying to find an answer for Chaz Lanier. There's been a challenge. 10.5 for Lanier. He's got a good number.
There's a takeaway. Tennessee up 11. 12 minutes to go.
26 points. Team Lanier loving that. So that's my boy. My man. We'll throw for these parents to see their kids on the stage. Settles. So there's crafting to draw the counter on free throws. When we come back, Chaz Lanier putting up a show here in Lexington in round 1. 26 points.
Down.
Let's go to the Ritz fan cam.
Guys, we're on the fan cam.
We're like the snack can.
I look awesome.
Grab the snacks that literally put you in the action. Enter today for a chance to win big, like an all-access VIP trip to the Final Four.
Yeah.
She's joy. She's the road. She's your people. She's your shot.
Oh.
She's to get in there. Get out there. That's it. Way out there. Choose your calling. Choose to feel great. Choose to go for it. Just choose. We craft cars for those who choose to do more than simply move.
Whoa. With this online-only deal for Buffalo Wild Wings Go, you get 20 boneless wings at price
Oh,
for
that's
$16.99. That's enough to
Honey.
beat you and like 2 friends. Or 1 if you're selfish. And I am selfish.
Here's another tip from the tool shop. How to put a bracket.
So what do we have here?
We have our L brackets, heavy duty brackets, our decorative brackets. What are you working on?
Any good baskets.
You could buy on your own. You could get a lender. Get viewing. Too small for a yoga studio. Too big for a yoga studio. Too much character. Or you could get an agent who is a realtor with the expertise and ethical training to help you find the best space for your business.
Hey, did you find the video? Yes, of course I found it.
Summing Dale.
Who's Dale?
A real human.
I'm Dale. American Home Show now provides video chat with live repair experts for home fixes over the phone. Let's go fix that oven.
Okay, Dale.
I need my phone back.
Fix it over video chat with American Home Shield. Sign up today at ahs.com.
Hey, pal. You know who's
Relax. That's so sweet. You remember.
It's all about connecting with seamless connectivity from Spectrum.
Wednesdays. Well, when you get back into this game, all has the name. Right now, 5 and 10 from 100. 115 threes made on the year. Chris Lofton played for UT. The single most number 10 in the SEC single list. So still counting. I can imagine if Allen Houston played just 3 guys. That's some great games there. In Knoxville, and Simmons hits the free throw. Send it over to Allen Force.
Ryan and Jim, it is often the case that when someone's a great athlete, they probably come from a great athlete parents, and that's the case for Chaslin here. His mom's JT played at Oklahoma State. His dad, Thomas, was a 1,000-point scorer at Lexington. And I talked to him about it, and he said their parents first, but there are things that can really get them going as coaches. Thomas, when he stops shooting, she always tells him if you miss a couple, continue to shoot and have the confidence. If your dad, it's definitely when he doesn't play defense. So parents are his first second, but they're definitely a huge part of his basketball story.
What do you think is the toughest on their mom or dad?
You already know they are.
It's kind of rhetorical. Tennessee gets a big line. So mom is connected with Harlem on the receiving end from Ziegler. Hesitation on the took a nice shot fake and missed it. Couldn't finish it though. So see by 13. By the way, Chris Lofton occupied the top 3 3-point shooting seasons in Tennessee.
Yeah,
Started. Jared Lanier on a second, and there's another one down.
God damn you.
I tell you what, he hits them just in cases like we saw in the SEC tournament. It broadens out this offense and gives him, provides him a little bit more space to navigate. Turn away, kicks it. Bailey in the corner, needed it. Gets a 3-pointer from Dylan Bailey. But give Edwards credit too. He didn't try to force that shot because he hasn't been able to get a lot of field goal attempts, but he made the right play, and as a result, you get contested three that was able to be hit. Offensive foul, offensive on Milicic on the screen. Mike Ziegler and Appard missed one early, not this one. They able to get that one right on target, and then the pull-up jump shot. He reads the screen, defensive player goes below it. Sakai Ziegler has 12. He's hit 2 threes in this game. All this gives you a great defense. He does have 10 assists in this one. So he's got an assist double-double. There's a couple of steals as well. Skating, he picks up trip. It's a switch. The Milicic on. Nice switch again. Resets in the corner. Missed it. Gaining the rebound. That's a good look, but he's 2 of 7 now from 3-point range. Amari Holmes called for the foul. Biggest names in home renovation are helping to bring the small town of Sebring, Florida back to life. Don't miss an all-new episode of HGTV's Hometown Takeover. Justin Bailey back on the floor for Wofford. And Gainey will shoot the free throws. In a 1-on-1 situation here. Wofford with their 8th foul. And missed it.
Missed it.
Wofford ball. 13. Trip drives out. Goes to the basket, lays it in. Chopped it around him too. You want to miss it out. Outside. There's barely room to for the photographers. A strong finish. Well regarded for his landing. Well, that time he was able to attack the closeout by Corey Trippett. Corey, by closing out with his right foot drop, meaning he opened it up to the left-hand drive. That time for Jordan Gainey to take advantage of it.
I want to see.
Your opponent up, short step, and then get into him. That time he opened it up and really took advantage of it. You look on, no, he was going to do that. Throw it down.
Oh my. Oh my.
Two drives consecutively for Tripp. Ziegler.
Single digits back within 9, 64-55. Smackdown for 2. Volunteers 34. That was Alexi Opal who made the dunk. Assisted by Chad. Jackson, no good. Offensive rebound, defensive rebound, actually, correction. Strong with the ball, Tennessee. Two-handed jam.
He just gets more than you. There, pull up mid-range, no. It's not even the just as lucky to feel that gives Tennessee with another push. After the line plays.
Hey, Kenneth. Long time no see, my friend. Hey, where the hell are all these bots coming from? I'm wondering what butterfly is. Have you seen them on CeeLo's chat at all?
They're working out. Lots of good business kids. 12 like sobo, your whole life. You can relate, man. Every week.
This is not a blue moon. It is. No, it's not. Now it is. Now it is. No, it's not. Now it is. Valencia Home. In a blue moon. And everything a little bright.
Guys, we're on the field.
Thank you.
I look awesome.
In action. Enter today for a chance to win big, like an all-access VIP trip to the Final Four.
68. Oh yeah, that's what else I was gonna do.
$6 never tasted so good. Featuring IHOP's world famous buttermilk pancakes, crispy hickory smoked bacon, and 2 eggs with pork and oat.
Experience by playing a lot, being patient, and then knowing how to attack something that has to be ingrained in you. Be able to see these kind of defense on multiple occasions to work them out, and no one better. It's a guy who's 11 left in regulation. The 2 seed in the Midwest. Houston is seed. The advance
Oh,
Sweet 16
that's what I was doing.
in the Midwest.
Customer.
In the dome.
Offensive board. Milicic.
Kevin foul for first team. And the team to the other side for free throws. In the 1-1. I tell you what, this year, it's been 3 teams that I've watched play together. They're stuck in the corner of the other one. That's just Tennessee Tech. Houston. St. John's. And the difference being, Tennessee has a 2-guard. That can guard these space. You have both players that can guard these space. They rebound extremely well. And if you do that, they those teams will get to a different level to do that.
That was she's feeling under the weather. 1 out of 2.
Especially as you go under 5 minutes. It feels insurmountable.
Yeah.
Transition flying. He was surrounded by 3 or 4 old players. I never comes to that. I'm talking about thoroughbreds. These guys running
He's fouled.
They remind him you can get more sports coverage than ever.
should follow the feature report app today. We'll go team Tennessee down the first. When you take on one risk, everyone's flying in the face daily. This guy's tough right here. Kate Phillips. Sophomore out of Jacksonville, Alabama. They're going to fill out even more than 12 struggles. They're going to fill out doing some more LBs and also I'm the guy too, so you want to get out of the Tennessee. 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes to go.
Take on either UCLA or Utah State. Lorenz Fowler on his way in. And that takes us to a timeout. Free throws when we come back. Tennessee up 15, ready to finish this on the Terriers.
With Chevy Equinox EV, you and your money can go further in America's most affordable EV with over 315 miles of range, starting around $34,995. No EV, changing your food. Chevrolet.
We're on the fan cam.
We're like the second.
Literally put you in the action. Enter today for a chance to win big, like an all-access VIP trip to the Final Four.
Some people just want to see hundreds and hundreds. Like check it's not going into overtime before you storm the court. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Here's another tip from the tool shack. How to pick a bracket.
What do we have here?
We have our L brackets, our heavy duty brackets, our decorative brackets. What are you working on?
Hanging baskets.
Light me a crisp.
Sam Adams, American Life.
That was tough. How so? But rim tough. Easiest matching with a TurboTax expert. Into a TurboTax. Now partner with March Madness.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee the farm service you deserve.
This is it. We're down to the wire.
What we can't guarantee, everyone making the best use of your time.
So there's going to be a whole lot more.
Yes.
I like you, Show.
Your time is important. That's why with AT&T, you can speak to a tech expert within 5 minutes or get a call back at the time you choose. That's the AT&T guarantee.
Ah. Stupid commercial.
You cannot legally say homes.com is the best. Well, that's our new name.
Homes.com is the best.com.
3:57 left in regulation here. Tennessee by 15. Free throws coming for Jeremy Lorenz of Wofford. Check it out here, Jimmy. That's Ty Anderson, assistant coach at Wofford. And because he is in the family now, so he married Talissa Kellogg, the daughter of Kellogg. She's advertising all the way through it. They were just married last May. Met as student athletes to play volleyball. He was on the Georgia Tech team, and no question. Her dad's one of the all-timers. No question. That guy is far as dog. Oh, yes. He's the grandson of Lefty Drizel. There we go. That's not a fuck no. I beg your pardon. Just don't leave that out. Just. This is the third game we've done together. And then you guys
That's about good enough water on the shot clock. That's okay. Can't tell it pass it to you. Yeah, the grandson of Lefty.
Yes, Kenneth.
He a long time. He was in the second for years. When he got his now, during that time period. One of my favorites. There's only missing. You know, people's families. Now living in the city.
Travel.
Tennessee's defense standing tall. Terry forcing one turnover. Anticipating here. Now you show you get back in front. The guy quickly triple not get your hands in. It's just put your move for defense. 11 turnovers to Wofford. That's 7 in this half. Here is Lanier. Falls to the ground. Losses, by the way. Sitting on 28. They play for 29. Phillips. Reset. Late clock. Never hit the rim. Gaining for 3. And that's going to be a foul on Sybil's. So we go under the 2-minute. I want you to keep that is right here. And watch his movements off of the ball. Turn to the, they're both. You explode off the screen. And that left inside turns and points right at the rim. Why is it important? Because now your hip swivel, the right leg comes across through and square. To explode off of the screen that make it kind of impossible for defenders to stay in front of. That's right there. See, their son go from North Florida. He's a great scorer there as well. The Atlantic Sun averaging only 20 a game, but he has brought that to the SEC. The biggest conference in basketball.
Yeah.
Is the size. Now, only one left. 50 up big, headed to the finish line.
You've earned with enough high. Might not be, but you're still fat. You don't just give an extra. Your whole song. Whole song. Because it feels good to raise up.
Hey, Kenneth, we do have a Discord page. I'll send you it right now.
Jackson, Allen, Chaz Lanier, putting on that 36-point game against VLI. The first game, what a special moment. Chaz Lanier to deliver like this. To a school like Tennessee, on the biggest stages, the biggest moments, and now you find yourself performing. Now you see it, feel it. You might be And the clock will tick. Terriers will be on the line.
And foul.
Wofford seeded 6. They beat Eastern seed 3 seed. Took down 2 high. And then beat Ireland in the championship game. But their first in 6 years.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, they're winning streak when they need it. They had to.
Mhm.
Big lead in the tournament. They will get a chance to carry that on. Douglas checks in. And that's going to be the end for Tyler Filowich. We didn't get to see his underhand free throw today. Harry Filowich, such a big part of success. But he was shut off by Tennessee today. Phillips. You're still not giving up everything. One, you go here for the coach. You better not do that, but that kind of self-determination. You'll assist on those when the ball want to fire the ball.
Huh. 76, 59.
Team last year to the Elite Eight. Danny Phillips gets the rest of the way off with 41.7 left. That will give me UCLA or Utah.
3-pointer, good. Hey, Kenneth. She had something to do, so she couldn't make it. Shot clock is off.
His first NCAA tournament. Texas. Seed is a 70-62 the final. 11 points and the Jazz with
Dun, dun.
a double-double by Zakai.
Boom, bum, bum, bum. And boom, boom. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
TNT right here. NCC taking care of their business today in Lexington. Auburn with a win over Alabama State. And the 2 seed. Particular standing with Allie the Force.
Well, the guy, it's only fitting I'm speaking to you after your first NCAA tournament win as a team this year because you've become such a foundation. How do you use your experience and your leadership to guide them through this situation?
Yeah, I mean, ever since we got together in May or June, whatever it was, this was our goal, to be as much as we can at once. It took a lot of time and it's a lot of ups and downs this season. I'm glad they won out there, but we got to keep them going.
That's really great. He's going to be leaning on you a lot as he tries and get comfortable with this. You know, like the fact to see all the hard work they have.
A lot of work before practice, you know, even them shooting, after practice shooting. That's what was paying off, you know. That's how you shoot with it. So, you get that forward and you move it.
You know,
The Long Island native, Ziegler. Double double. 12-6 in this one. Tennessee advances. Tournament games continuing now on CBS and the True TV. Coming up here on TV. First, we send you back to our studio. On permanent Central Jackson Valley, the force. Takes a long for Lexington.
When he has a fresh piece of blue balls, a buck. In fact, they're so fresh, this BBC is so great. There she is. Showing feels of what you love, when.
Well, folks, peace. See you guys tomorrow. Or whenever.